Lily sat curled up on the couch, watching the raindrops tap against the window. The house was warm, but something about the quietness made her feel a little lonely. Her mother was on a work call, speaking in a serious tone, while her father sat across from her, typing away on his laptop. Normally, Lily and her older brother John would spend afternoons playing games or reading, but today felt different. She sighed, glancing over at John, who was flipping through TV channels. "John," she said hesitantly, "what are you watching?" John, who was a year older and always the more adventurous one, leaned forward with curiosity. "I don't know," he said. "It looks different from our usual shows. Come see." Lily shuffled over to sit next to John as he stopped on a video that didn't look like a cartoon or kids' show. The people on the screen were acting strangely, doing things that didn't make sense to her. Something about it made her stomach feel uneasy. "What is this?" she asked softly. John shrugged. "I think it's for adults, but it's probably fine. Let's just watch." Lily hesitated. She had always been told that some things were meant for grown-ups, but curiosity got the better of her. As the video continued, she felt more uncomfortable. The sounds, the way the people moved, it didn't sit right with her. She shifted on the couch. "John, maybe we shouldn't..." But John, eager to understand, suggested something that made Lily's heart pound. "Maybe we should try it, just like they did." Lily's stomach tightened. "Try it?" she whispered, unsure. John nodded. "I think it's something people are supposed to do." Lily didn't know what to say. She trusted John. He was her big brother after all. Maybe it wasn't bad. Maybe it was just something new. But the moment they attempted to copy what they saw, Lily immediately felt wrong. It wasn't fun like their usual games. It felt confusing. It hurt. Tears welled in her eyes. "John, this doesn't feel right," she said, her voice trembling. John paused, his expression shifting. Maybe we weren't supposed to do that." Lily curled up on the bed, her heart racing. "I don't want to do that again," she whispered. That night, Lily couldn't stop thinking about what had happened. Every time she did, her chest felt tight. She wanted to talk to someone, but who? Her mother was always busy. Every time Lily tried to get her attention, she'd say, "Not now, sweetheart. Mommy's working." Lily felt alone. She was scared to tell anyone. What if they were mad at her? What if she got in trouble for even watching the video? She turned in bed, unable to sleep. The secret felt too big to keep. The next morning, there was a knock at the door. Their kind neighbor, Auntie Anita, had stopped by. She always listened to Lily and John when they needed someone to talk to. Lily hesitated, but then took a deep breath. "Auntie, I saw something on TV with John, and we didn't understand it. We tried it, but it felt wrong, and it hurt. I don't know if it was bad, but I don't like how it made me feel." Auntie Anita's face softened with understanding. "Lily, I'm so glad you told me," she said gently. "What you saw was not something meant for children. Sometimes people make videos that are confusing and not okay for kids to watch, and you should never try something that makes you feel uncomfortable." Lily swallowed. "But why did it feel so bad?" Auntie Anita brushed a strand of Lily's hair behind her ear. "Sweetheart, it's normal to be curious, but your body is still growing, and there are things that only adults understand. What's important is that you always listen to how you feel. If something makes you uncomfortable, you should always stop and talk to someone you trust." Lily felt a wave of relief. She didn't fully understand everything yet, but for the first time since yesterday, she didn't feel alone. Later that afternoon, Auntie Anita spoke to Lily's mother, explaining what had happened. This time, Lily's mother put down her work and sat with her children. "I'm so proud of you for speaking up," she said gently. "What you saw was meant for adults. and I'm sorry you had to see it. But I want you to know, you can always talk to me. You should never do something that feels wrong to you, and you'll never be in trouble for asking questions.